guys, welcome to Algebra 1/2, lesson 35. Again, we have another short one, woohoo! Okay, and I have some really happy news for you, which you'll see in just a second. Okay, we're talking about converting using unit multipliers. Remember, your unit multiplier is basically how your units are related. For example, if you want to convert from feet to inches, your unit multiplier is inches over feet, because you always put what you're going to on the top and what you're coming from on the bottom, and you know that there are 12 inches in a foot. So that's a unit multiplier, showing how your units are related. Well, when I'm converting, sometimes you might know a unit multiplier, but there's actually an easier way to do it. For example, when I have 360 inches and I want to go to yards, you guys already know that there are 36 inches in a yard. But sometimes if you use an extra step, it's a little less thought, and your book is often going to tell you how many steps they want you to use. If they don't tell you how many steps, you can use whatever you want. You can use 36 inches in a yard, or you could use the extra step, which I'm going to show you now. So we know to go from inches to feet is really simple. There's 12 inches in a foot. You also know feet to yards. How many feet are in a yard? 3. So you can use those two unit multipliers. You can go from inches to feet and then from feet to yards. But it's actually up to you. I don't care which one you use unless your book tells you to use two unit multipliers. So let me show you how to do it. There are 360 inches. I'm going to use my two unit multipliers because that's what the book wants me to do. So I'm going to go first from inches to feet. From inches. Well, I know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So that's my unit multiplier. Then I'm going to go from feet to my yards. So from 2 yards from feet, I know that in 1 yard, there are 3 feet. Okay, and now I just multiply across. My inches cancel out, my feet cancel out. Let me erase this so I have a little more room. So this equals 360 over 36 yards. And this is actually really easy to simplify because 360 divided by 36 is just 10 yards. Okay? So that's all that you have to do. Let's do another one. If you look in your book at example 35.2 on page 101, it says use two unit multipliers to convert 1.4 kilometers to centimeters. So you already know from the directions you have to use 2. And this is one that you would really want to use 2 anyway. So I have 1.4 kilometers to centimeters. Well, what's the easiest way to break this into two unit multipliers? Well, let's go from kilometers to meters, which meters are right in the middle, and then from meters to centimeters. Because I often talk about how many kilometers are in a meter or how many meters are in a kilometer, how many centimeters are in a meter. So the meter is a good in the middle unit to go to. So I'm starting with 1.4 kilometers, and I'm going to meters first from kilometers. I know that there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Sorry, that kind of ran together. Let me fix that. 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Okay? Ooh, it's hard to see on the board because there's a glare. Sorry about that. Okay, 1,000 meters in a kilometer times, well, now I'm going to go from meters to the unit I want, which is centimeters, from meters. And I know that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. I know my kilometers cancel, my meters cancel, and so I'll be left with centimeters. Now the easy part about working with the metric system is that all you have to do to solve it is move your decimal point. So I have 1.4 times 1,000 times 100. That's 3 decimal places here because I have 3 zeros. 2 decimal places here because I have 2 zeros. When I multiply, my decimal point moves over to the right. So it's going to move over 5 places. 3 here plus 2 here, so that's 5 places. So that 1.4, my decimal point moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So these become zeros. So my answer is 140,000. And what's my unit? Centimeters. Very good. Okay, last one. 24 miles to inches. Well, what do I know? I know I'm starting with my 24 miles, and I don't have a unit that goes from miles to inches. What do I know? I can go from miles to feet, right? I know how many feet are in a mile. So I'm going to go to feet first, and then from feet to inches. So from miles to feet, that's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. And then from feet to inches, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Now for this one, you don't actually have to multiply the numbers. You can leave it like this. 24 times 5,280 times 12, and then my unit is inches because my miles and feet canceled out. Okay? That's all that you have to do. You have no practice. Woohoo! Happy days, right? No practice for this lesson, so you can go ahead and jump straight into the problem set 35. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.